Hey everyone, it's Emily. Welcome to Mama from Scratch. Today I am sharing with you a clean and decorate and DIY with me. We are getting lots done today. We are working on the dining room space, the entryway, working on a couple cabinets, changing out florals, changing out pillows, adding a pop of summer to the room, and just changing things up, and then also working on the garden. So I hope you're excited for today's video. If you are, give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button. I love to be able to inspire and motivate you through DIYs, decorating, and makeover videos. So we're gonna get started here in the living room, just folding out some laundry, getting it cleaned up. That way we can actually kind of deep clean part of the space. I've got some cobwebs growing. I need to work on the windows. We got lots to do. So hopefully today's video will motivate you. Turn up the music and clean along with me.
You stare into my eyes and it makes you wonder, is she the one I'll take home? I stare right back at yours and it makes me wonder, why is he here all alone? I love going out to where the music's too loud and where the people surround me. Yeah, here's my best advice, just let me stay in this vibe and never think that you owe me. Yeah, you can talk to me, boy.
Right now I'm getting my Hoover 1-power blade cordless stick vacuum ready to go. I'm switching out the attachments, gonna get the reach tool and get all the upper areas of the cobwebs and anything that might be living up there. It's going goodbye today, and getting in the corners of the windows and stuff. But I love this vacuum. You guys have seen me use it over the last few months. The suction on it is amazing for a cordless vacuum. I cannot say that enough. I've had quite a bit of cordless vacuums, and this one, the suction is amazing and I highly recommend it. I'm actually partnering with Hoover for today's video again because I love it so much. It makes it so easy for you to keep your house clean. It has all the attachments that you need and they work really well. You can easily change them out. You can see that dark stuff on the ceiling. I thought it was dirt. It was a cobweb that was growing, and I just used the dusting attachment for that, as well as for the bathroom fans and the fans in different rooms. It really makes it so much easier to clean having the extra wand, and you can take the long stick off if you want to and just attach the attachments to the vacuum itself if you're working on shorter projects. But I love how convenient it makes cleaning the house.
It's getting late, but I'm only getting started. And now they're playing my song. You look at me and think, damn, she's broken hearted. But you could not be more wrong. I love going out to where the music's too loud and where the people surround me. Yeah.
Now I'm just taking my dusting rag and wiping down the window sills, and I'm going to actually clean the windows with my e-cloth and just wipe everything down. You just use water with these, they work really well, but there are so many fingerprints and nose drips from the dog. She likes to look out this window and stare at the elk and deer and bark at them. It's really cute, but I have to really scrub everything down. The kids really do a number on the door here, and I gotta get that a good scrub inside and out. We got a lot to do. We have been working tirelessly on the outside and the garden area, and it's been a labor of love. We're nowhere close to being done, but you can see that green grass outside. It feels really good to actually see that because we've been staring at dirt and dust for so long, and I'm just having trouble keeping the house clean because of all the stuff that we've been working on. And so it feels really good to take today and just scrub it down. It was a windy day, so it was a good day to be inside and just scrub the house and get it nice and clean. That way when we have people come over, I'm not embarrassed.
I wanna stand tall, but I feel like I'm losing this
So what have you guys been doing for your summer break? Are you guys traveling anywhere, going on road trips, going to the ocean, visiting the lake, seeing family? What are you guys up to? Let me know. We are excited to go camping and do some more fishing and go hiking. We're just ready to go explore the great outdoors.
Step by step, day by day, burning the wire. Pushed around, nowhere bound, no solid ground. How can I get it right? How can I be strong when all I do comes out wrong?
Well, after months of staring at this cabinet, I did these built-ins in January, I believe. I am finally adding the knobs to them. I was debating whether to do black knobs or gold knobs or do handles, and I just decided to do knobs. I'm using the gold ones that I used in the kitchen, and I love the way they look. They're really chunky and they're from Home Depot, so I'll leave the link down below for you if you guys want those for your home. But I really like them. They're like a nice, soft, brassy gold color, more like a champagne gold, not bright, not dull, just love them. So that's done. I'm gonna clean up the floors here and then go around and clean the baseboards, and then we're gonna start decorating the entryway and the living room.
What you putting in? All your hopes and efforts are all in vain. Who will pick you up when you've lost everything? Does it all become for granted?
So I got one of my bag of florals out because I thought I was going to do some just white flowers in yellow, but I really don't have any yellow flowers. I have one batch and that's not going to cut it. And I wanted to maintain the color in the room. I'm really loving the purple this year. I'm just kind of obsessed with it. I'm doing a lot of that in the garden, which you'll see later on when I'm adding to the entrance of the garden. I'm so excited to show you. But I decided to try out these white florals and I like them, but for me, I just wanted to keep that pop of color, so I end up adding the lilacs back in and just adding the white to them.
When my mama used to say, ooh, happiness requires work every day. Oh, and if that someone makes you smile, it leaves you with a scar. Tell you what you feel or who you are. Oh, there must be more. There must be another way. There must be conscious, different things in different ways. There must be love. There must be real.
So you're going to see me play around with this entryway table. I added some eucalyptus to these yellow daisies. I just wasn't loving it as much as I wanted to, so I ended up finding a couple things at Target that I wanted to show you. This really pretty basket. I like the tone of it. I really think it's so pretty. And then this pillow, the color yellow is just perfect. It's not super bright at all. It's just really beautiful. And then I found these two different mirrors at Target as well. I'm not sure which one I want for the entryway, so I bought both to see. And then at the at-home store, I found these new florals they had. There's a 3-pack for $6. And I really like the soft color of this. It reminds me of like the olive trees. This I think is going to be very popular for fall, this coloring, but it's kind of like, what is that stuff called? I forget, but it doesn't shed or anything. Pampas grass. So I like that for a variety. I thought we'd just pick it up and see if I'd end up using it. But I was thinking about doing the round mirror here originally, and I like it, but in person it definitely looks better having the rectangle mirror here. And so I'm just measuring it out. I had my hooks up from my picture of the moose that I had up, but that's a winter picture, and I need to find a summer picture of a moose, like in a field or something. I think it'd be so beautiful. But I just had to move that over just a teeny bit there. But I love the reflection and the light that it lets in. Look at that. It's just so pretty. So I still want to paint this table black, I think. But I've been seeing a lot of people layering pictures with their mirrors, and so I was like, I'm gonna give this a whirl, and I did not like it at all. I think it's the size wise that I didn't like, so you'll see me kind of move things around, but it just wasn't working. But I love this horse picture and I want to add it somewhere. I just wish it was bigger. So you can see I'm just trying to play with things and see how it works. But sometimes ideas that you see online just do not come together for your own home. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care if you don't wanna do all the things that I do, that I do. I only wanna be the one who makes you feel so good, so good. I'm trying to figure out where all of the pieces are going to fit, but
So I was originally thinking of adding garland to the fireplace, but I didn't like the way it looked. In the past, I've always added garland to the mantle, but for this house, I just don't like it. Are you a garland person or not a garland person? Let me know. But now I'm going to vacuum up the floors and get those all done. That way we can move to the dining room, and behind the sofa, we got to redecorate those spaces. But the one thing I love about the Hoover blade vacuum is that it has 3 different settings on it. So you have eco mode, and then you have regular, and then you have carpet mode. When you hit a carpet, whether you're on a rug or not, it just adds even more suction, and you can feel it pulling the crap out of your floors. It is really nice. I really like it. And again, it has the light on the floor attachment, which is really convenient. I cannot tell you enough how much it actually shows you. Even during the day, you can see so much more dust and hair on the floor. So I recommend this vacuum so much to you guys. Look at it just suck up all of the dog's fur on this rug. It works amazing. So I will have it linked down below for you guys if you would like to get it. It's a great price, and I just hope you enjoy it as much as I do. I want to thank Hoover for partnering with me again for today's video. I love working with them, and I love sharing their products because they actually work and will make your life easier in keeping your house clean.
I wanna be somebody for you that makes your heart run wild. I wanna turn you on, 'cause lately I've been feeling like there's somebody you'd rather hide from. Don't wanna lose you.
So 2 videos back, I asked you guys to help me decide what to do with the dining room space, and a lot of you said you liked the table, but you liked it better behind the sofa, and I do too. It's just hard because I really like the way it adds to the dining space, but it doesn't really function that well because I have plenty of counter space in there. So I like having it here. I try not to put anything breakable on here because the boys love to play, and there's things being tossed around and everything, and they're pretty careful, but I don't want anything to get broken, but it just adds enough without it feeling cluttered, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna actually take the dining room bench that used to be in here with the rectangle table. A lot of you said to add that to this space and maybe try a gallery wall. So I liked these prints, but I thought the color maybe not so much, and the size. I need either something bigger or something slightly smaller. So I had these prints these frames from IKEA, but I only have 4 of them. And so I felt like they're a little small for only having 4. And I think I need 6, but it's quite a bit of a drive to get to IKEA, so until I go back there, it's not going to happen at this point. But I had these other ones that I've had for years from Target, and I thought maybe I could add those to the wall. I'm trying to figure out if I want horizontal or vertical for the space, so I'm actually going to take out the backing and everything, and we're going to paint them because I don't like the way the white blends in with the wall. I want them to stand out, and I like the way the dark IKEA frames looked on the wall. So we're going to spray paint these. I'm using a matte black paint by Krylon, and it works really well.
Come a little closer. I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower. I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what
The Krylon spray paint has really good coverage. Just whenever you're spraying something, make sure you do light strokes. You don't want any drip marks on your frames. So while those sit outside and dry in the sun, I'm going to work on adding a couple different pillows to the living room. I really like these. They're all from Target and they're all zippered. And the sofa is from World Market. It's a modular sofa, so you can make it and configure it the way you want it to. But I'm going to take you outside. You can see all the dirt that I'm talking about. I'm going to clean up this space and blow it all off just to help maintain keeping the inside of the house clean, because we've been opening the windows and stuff. And if you have dirt on your screens, that's going to come right into your house. So giving everything a good blow off is definitely key in helping keep the inside clean. I don't know if you do this, but whenever I'm done blowing anything off outside, I take the blower and I blow myself off too. It feels really good in the end. But now we're going to work on the gallery wall. I'm taking the back matting and using that as a template to figure out where I want the height of each of the pictures to hang, and then I can figure out where the hook is on the back, and then I can just add that to the wall. And I added the olive tree here on the side because I wanted some height, but in the end I think I'm actually going to remove it because of the way it ends up looking with the frames on the wall. You'll see here in a second. So I'm really liking the way the black frames look with the white matting. I think it's really beautiful. I want to put either black and white pictures in here or the Sophia ones, but we have to get some taken. But you can see how they kind of look off because I did that because of the tree, and I shouldn't have done that. I should have just centered them on the wall, and I think I might just get rid of the tree and then do maybe 6 frames total on the wall instead of 4. Let me know what you think about that. I think the dining space is coming together quite nice. I like the baby's breath on the table. I like the frames. I just need to tweak it a little bit, but let me know your guys' thoughts on it. And finally, it came in the mail were these beautiful ranoculuses. I just loved the color of this. They came in a 3-pack from Amazon, and I wanted to add those in for just a splash of more color for the living room, and also to a little tribute to the red, white, and blue for 4th of July. Even though I know it's purple, it still kind of comes off that way, and I really love how beautiful it is. And then I was able to get my flower book. Erin Floret has a couple different books, but I got one so far, and I can't wait to sit down and read it and learn all about cut flowers for my garden for next year and be able to implement a few things for this year as well. But here is how the house is looking for summertime. I really love how simple it is, and just that little splash of color is just gorgeous. It's now the evening time and I'm starting to work on the garden entrance. You can see that I added a pathway of gravel here and I'm kind of spreading the gravel out into the garden. Still got lots of work to do, but I'm trying to not work out in the middle of the day so it's not super hot. But I was able to find lavender at Costco for a really great price. I could totally buy it from the nurseries as well, but they don't have such big plants, and if they do, they're like usually 40 bucks a piece. These were only $12.99, and I was just super happy. I only got 4 though. I probably should have bought 20 of them, but they're all gone now. So I'm really happy with them. They smell amazing, and the deer and elk do not like them. They seem to browse on whatever they do like. So this is further out from the house, and so I have to be really careful what I put out here, but I want to line the pathway with beautiful flowers. So I'm trying to figure out some other options to layer in there and kind of alternate the flowers. So it's obviously going to be a work in progress over the next few years to do this, but I'm really excited. I did see baby fawn prints in the yard though, so the fawns are out. Just haven't seen them yet, so I'm excited to hopefully see them soon. They seem to wander out usually around 3 or 4 a.m. and then around like 9 or 10 o'clock at night, so it's just the chance of seeing them before the dog barks at them. So yeah, now I am working on the archway for the garden. I am doing it with a hog fence panel, and I'm just taking my cable cutters and cutting this down halfway, and I am using the stakes to hold it on, and then I'll use the T-post stakes or the T-post hooks basically like I did in the garden and wrap those around to hold it. And I'm just trying to figure out what the height I want it. I want it to kind of go above the garden gate there, and so I have to kind of lift it about a foot off the ground. I was trying to use the camera as a guide so I could see if it was tall enough or not. And then I'm planting a wisteria plant. I'm super excited about this. It's not going to spread because we are in such a cold climate, which I'm really happy about, but it's going to be so beautiful with the purple blooms coming down through the entrance. I'm very excited. It'll take a little time to grow, but I hope you've enjoyed this little sneak peek of the garden. I'm going to share with you a whole garden tour in July, so make sure you subscribe for that. I hope you enjoyed my summer clean and decorate with me. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, check out Hoover. Everything I shared in today's video will be linked in the description box below, all the decor and everything. And with that, I hope you all have an amazing day. Thank you for spending part of it with me, and I will see you in the next one.